Imran Khan to Shrikant, and the contest begins. Say is if he's not 100% fit, he must be an amazing player when he is.
Yeah.
That was Imran Khan to Gavaskar. Outside edge, but one or two bounces before it reached Manzoor Elahi at first slip. It was 16 for no wicket.
Thank you, Ram. Good morning, everyone. Shrikant facing Manzoor, and that's up in the air, but clear of both the fielders. It's going to be 4 runs to the mid-wicket fence. And this fine opening Indian partnership now beginning to blossom. That's a lovely shot, 4 runs. Over long off, beautifully played by Shrikant. And just look at the crowd enjoying it. India having been put into bat when Pakistan won the toss. That's hammered away, over cover, 4 runs. No chance for anyone to cut that one off. That ball short, and Shrikant gave it all he had, and he had plenty, and that's 4 runs. India 39 for no wicket in the 11th over, and Shrikant now really cutting loose. 23 to him. And that's 4 runs, short and that's a great shot. 4 runs through the covers. No one moved a muscle as that one flashed past between cover and mid-off, bisecting them. And what tremendous placement from the master. That had a touch of class, that shot, and a touch of genius. India 49 for no wicket. Gavaskar facing Manzoor. And that's been played away out to deep square, 4 runs, and that's India's 50. What a magnificent way to bring up the 50 of the innings.
It's going to be Wasim Akram to bowl to Shrikant. That's top-edged, 4 runs. That's in there, that should be 4 runs over backward point.
They got a ball at his legs.
That might be another 4. Wasim Akram is unable to cut it off. 4 runs. Good improvisation by Shrikant. He was on the front foot. Then he delayed that shot and played it to the left of backward point and got another 4.
Completely lost control. That's a magnificent blow by Shrikant. And that's 6 runs.
Great shot by Shrikant. Flighted delivery from Abdul Qadir. Shrikant came down the wicket and lofted it right over the bowler's.
Gavaskar's fitness for this match overnight. there still. A mighty blow by Shrikant. 6 runs again, magnificent blow.
Once again, a flighted delivery from Kadir. I think it was a googly, and Shrikant hit it right over, high into the air, over the bowler's head for 6.
It's in the air, but Salim Malik can't stop it. But he runs very quickly indeed after it. Good bit of fielding. Salim is forced to dive for that and got a half hand to it. It's half stopped. It's in the air. Will that be caught? Yes, that's caught by Wasim Akram. So Shrikant has gone, caught Wasim Akram, Bowl Abdul Qadir for 75. India 117, a loss of 1 wicket. But there'll be tremendous applause for this man. Quite a hero.
The wicket which Pakistan desperately needed has come. A flighted delivery from Kadir again. Shrikant came down the wicket and holed it out to Wasim Akram. A great innings by Shrikant. That's the replay. Flighted delivery. And there's Shrikant going for the big one. A little bit of bottom hand in that, and hold it out to Wasim Akram at long on.
Interesting. The crowd in for some great cricket. The building applause for the possibility of Gavaskar's 50, and that is it. A superb 50 from the master, stamping his class on this tournament and in this particular match. Be a 6,
Beautiful hit.
And it is over the mid-wicket fence. Magnificent hitting by Vengsarkar. Once again, the crowd on their feet. Beautiful use of his feet. He went down the wicket. In fact, he picked that one to hit the moment it left Tauseef's hand. Scoring freely and at will, really dominating the proceedings at the moment. That's up in the air. He could be out. Caught by Javed Miandad at deep mid-wicket, and he's dropped. Vengsarkar dropped by Javed Miandad, who had all the time in the world to get under it, and you had a wonderful view of it. Gavaskar comes down the wicket, and 4 runs to the long-on boundary. Beautifully played. And I think now both batsmen going for the final onslaught. That's in the air, and he's dropped by Imran. A sitter. Vengsarkar's 50. Well, he'll get his $50,000 later, but he got his 50 in 62 balls. Fine innings, Mushtaq.
Yes, very well placed. Kept going with Gavaskar from the other end. And well timed. He picked his singles, he took his chances, and he came off.
That's not 4 runs. Beautifully timed. Imran's bowling figures: 7 overs, 2 maidens, 24 runs, and no wicket.
He bowled him. That's perfect ball, the Yorker. And so then soccer, after a very finely played 50, is bowled by Wasim Akram. And India are 216 for 2 in the 44th over.
Yes, a fine delivery from Wasim Akram. There he is, trying to put the ball in the block hole. Well pitched up, yorked him.
Very difficult time to go into bat. 6 overs to go and the crowd demanding big hitting. It has been spectacular entertainment. Bowled him again. And as Mushtaq Mohammed and I've said, that's the place to bowl. Kirti Azad bowled by Wasim Akram for naught. And the complexion changes. 216 for 3 in the 44th over. Oh, that's beautifully played by Keppel. Imran deciding to pull one down, drop it a little short. As Mushtaq has been saying, a couple of days to prepare a good sound batting track. Oh, bowls him. So a further blow for Pakistan as Imran bowls Keppel Dev. Very difficult to say what happened. Perhaps Mushtaq had a better view. He's either up the wrong line or it might have moved it.
Yes, Kapil was expecting the ball bending into him, but it was the away swinger. You see it for yourself now. Imran jumping close to the stumps, pushing the ball, and it left him. And I think Kapil played the wrong line. The ball pitched.
Good straight flow. 4 runs. Bowled him off the pad. So that in fact equals his best. 92 runs for Sunil Gavaskar. In the end was forced to throw the bat at everything. That's the sort of innings that every side requires to achieve a total of around 250. So Sunil Gavaskar bowled by Imran Khan at 92 and India 242 for 5 in the 49th over.
Well, what can you say? You're seeing it all. You've seen it all. This little great man took command of the proceeding right from the word go, and coming out after scoring 92, a magnificent knock, a brilliant exhibition of stroke play, good running between wicket, and 92 on the board, putting his country, India, right into driving seat. There you see Imran coming into ball, aiming it towards his legs, hits his back leg, and then
bowled in. Ravi Shastri clean bowled. The 6th wicket down for 245. And Wasim Akram gets his 3rd wicket. Let's watch it again. And Shastri, quite rightly, going for his shot. Trying to play him through the offside field, leg stump cartwheeling through the air. Straight to Mohsen, and that could be a run out, and he is. So the 7th wicket is down, and it's all over at the end of the 50th. It's 245, an average fractionally below 5 and over. for the Pakistani batsman to go for.
There you see Wasim Akram coming to bowl, trying to aim it. Another Yorker. Full toss. Batsman turning it around. Mohsin did well to come in, pick the ball, and a straightforward throw. And the other batsman is way out of his crease. Sharma was run out.
Well, it is quite an uphill task for Pakistan, but I don't think it is beyond their capabilities. And seeing the wicket, easy pace wicket, offering no assistance whatsoever to the pace as well as the spin, if Pakistan can apply themselves to just remaining there and try and get the wicket to maintain the tempo, they should be able to make a fight of it.
Mudassir facing Kapil, and that's through the covers. It's going to be 4 runs. Glorious cover drive. And if this is the tone, and if this is the tempo, then this match is going to be something to remember. There's an appeal and he's out. Mudassir is out. Pakistan has lost their first wicket, and the Sharjah stadium simply erupts in delight from the Indian support. Just look at the flags, look at the excitement and the ecstasy.
Whether the flag should be played. And then the ball would have played back, the ball kept a little low. Was given out. Pakistan have lost their first wicket. That was Mudassir, a very vital blow for them. And India now will have to apply more pressure. Ramin Raja, the next man in.
After 7 overs, India was 16. Pakistan are 12 for 1. And that's going to be 4 runs out to the square leg boundary. Well played by Mohsin. Upish, 4 runs. Pakistan have got to take this sort of risk.
Like the arm ball to me.
Yeah, this was an arm ball. The ball kept driving low and Ramin Raja went far too back instead of coming forward to it.
Respectively, Javed Miandad and Mohsin. Mohsin is batting superbly. He's 22. And Raja bowled by an armour from Maninder for 10. And Pakistan 39 for 2. As Miandad, who hasn't had a bat in this championship,
So far, yes.
goes on to face Maninder. First runs to Miandad. In fact, there should be 2, maybe 3. Binny's coming round from deep backward square leg, 2 long leg, coming back for the 3rd. They'll have to hurry. Now he's home. Plenty of excitement in this over. 3 runs then to Miandad. Pakistan 42 for 2. We are in the 12th over. That's it over the top. That's a lovely shot by Mohsin. 4 runs.
Swell of applause around the ground as Pakistan reach 50 for the loss of 2 wickets. Kapil Dev has the game reasonably under control at the moment, but he'll be aware that Pakistan are picking up singles at will, and the total of 246 to win this match is certainly on if 2 batsmen get stuck in. Oh, that was a bad shot. Mohsin Khan will be mad with himself. The singles were coming even up to 4 and over, and he played across the line, got a bottom edge, and over went the stumps.
Swept away, kept down well. Sharma at long leg. 2 more. Good return by Sharma. 96 for 3. It's brilliantly fielded by Kapil. Loping strides, closes on to the ball. That's the 4th run in this over. Pakistan's asking rate now over 6 runs and over. 97 for 3. Hit, brilliant pickup and return by Kapil. That's 1 and the 100. 100 for Pakistan. Coming in the 28th over. And there are 3 wickets down.
A chance of a run out, yes, an easy run out, yes, that's it. Breakthrough that India needed. Throw from Srikanth at the non-striking end, and Salim Malik run out. That's the full toss and swung around to the deep and wide mid-on boundary, 4 runs. Bad ball by Madan. He's hit it high over. That's 6. That's a glorious shot.
Coming back into the attack, Kapil so far has bowled 5 overs, 1 of them a maiden, no wickets for 16 runs. But quite an expert in one-day cricket, and like Imran and Wasim Akram we saw this morning, usually able to get the ball right up into the block hole. It's found a gap, and that's going to be 4 runs. Four off this over so far. That's a big hit. And well picked up by Maninder Singh. Now that really was well run. It was going to his right hand, not his strong hand, but a safe pickup over some bumpy ground out there, and a safe return. Contributions along the line from Mohsin Khan, 36, and Salih Malik. Kapildar to Abdul Qadir. It's high, it might be caught. Raman Lamba, who's the substitute fielder. A bit of a slog. Abdul Qadir realizing the run rate required was creeping.
There it is, pretty short of length, and Abdul Qadir went right under it. And Madan Lala, Raman Lamba took a very well judged catch.
That's a 6. Glorious kick. I tell you, from the moment that ball hit the bat, it's going to be a 6. Even if you have never watched cricket, you'd probably say that was out of the ground.
It was certainly is. You're right in the middle of Sahara Desert somewhere, I would say. A magnificent blow, and this kind of acceleration is needed at the moment. And Javed is the right man to do it, because he's been at the wicket for more than 2 hours, and is seeing the ball well.
And that's where the ball went. Those people outside the ground, I don't know who caught it there, but it certainly went and landed there. And that could be 4 runs. Yes, it is. Classic shot by Miandad, and this is what Miandad can do, why he is ranked as the finest player, one of the finest players in the game today. Suddenly, with a blaze of hitting, he's brought everyone to his feet and waiting for the next delivery from Madan Lal. 208 now, 38 required, the game alive again. And with this innings of Miandad, he's literally overcome virtually all the shortcomings of Pakistan. He's brought Pakistan within striking distance, but still the distance fairly large. 208. And that's cracked away square of the wicket. Still some deliveries to go in this over. $14 runs in this over. And can Imran strike another blow? He's bowled in! And it's Madan Lal who strikes the blow. Sensations here. 209 for 6 now. Manzoor Relive facing Chetan Sharma. That's up in the air, he could be out, caught, and he's gone. Softly takes a great catch and deep it off. Manzoor Relive is gone, 215 for 7. Comes Manzoor. Let's watch the dismissal again.
There you are, Chetan Sharma, pitching ball right up into having a one mighty hit. Went flat, and Ravi Shastri ran about 10 yards in and took the catch knee high. A very well judged catch. And once again, India look favourite. And Javed is soon running out of partners. He's going to take majority strike. And it'll be interesting to see how the tail end is going to respond to Javed by giving him the majority of the strike.
Miandad is on 90. The field spreading out, and that's what India should do. Prevent the boundaries. And that's up in the air, and it's going to be a 6. It is. Over Kapil Dev at long on into the crowd. Sharma on 99. And that's his 100. A classic 100 from Javed Miandad. One which has brought everyone here, over 20,000 people, to their feet. What a superb 100. Everyone here has risen to him. And he has raised the level of cricket and this game of cricket here at Sharjah to the highest pedestal. 220. Oh, what an innings this is. And they're coming back for the second. It's going to be a run out. Wasim Akram is run out. .236 for 8, 5 deliveries and 10 runs.
There you are, Javed Miandad going for a big swing. Obviously looking for a 4 or a 6. Unfortunately went straight to Kapil Dev, fielding deep mid-on. Picked up, thrown, and Javed went for second just in order to get the strike. Although he knows the risk is there for Akram to get run out, but he was prepared to take that risk.
That's 4 runs. 4 deliveries left. Brilliantly fielded. What a brilliant bit of fielding, and that bit of fielding could have saved the match for India. Khannan facing. Bowled in. Cross-batted shot. A single, a run out missed.
It's about 5 or 6 meters away from the stumps. He had to just aim it to get rid of Tausif.
242, the last ball coming up. Pakistan require 4. And the crowd here now on their feet. Can you ever have a greater finish than this between these two traditional rivals? As I said, India have played magnificently. Pakistan have played magnificently. At this point, I would say, win or lose is immaterial. The two players having a word with each other, and the crowd waiting patiently and anxiously for the last delivery of the match. The man of the moment, the man of the match, the man who could bring victory to Pakistan, and the man who stands between India and victory. The last ball coming up. 4 runs required. And this is 6. And Pakistan have won. Unbelievable victory by Pakistan. And Javed Miandad, the hero of the moment. This is unbelievable. Just look at the crowd there. Miandad the great, they chant. Miandad the great. And this crowd here is simply erupting.
That was the best game I ever played, because when I was playing, I wasn't thinking I could have won the game that the way that we were playing, because on the 260 or 4 or something, and we lost 4 wickets early, and then I was just playing to play all the full overs, 50 overs. We might lose, but
Javed Miandad was a great cricketer. He was a tremendous improviser. Technically not very sound, but mentally he was very tough, and that is what you really need at international level. I feel 10% of talent and 90% of heart. You've got to have a big heart, and that is what Javed Miandad had, and that is why he had such a good time in Sharjah.
It was absolutely sensational because from, I think the game started at 9 and finished at 5. India was winning. And we were down and out.
I did believe that we would have won the match, but I think you won't believe Javed Miandad when he was batting. They were losing wickets at regular intervals. And we thought, okay, we had still won the match quite easily. But very surprisingly, Javed had a lot of confidence in himself. He kept on begging the guys on the other end. He said, just please guys, one of you guys just stay with me. I'll win the match, I'll win the match. And that is a kind of tremendous confidence Javed had in himself, and it's quite surprising because we all thought he must be talking through his hat, because we were getting wickets at regular intervals and the run rate was going up, the asking rate was going 5, at one point it went up to 6, 7 also it went up. And getting an asking rate of 6, 7 runs and over even today is considered a big asking rate. But somehow Javed had a lot of confidence in himself.
We were losing wickets. I remember I got out early, a few of the other batsmen, so it was Javed versus India basically, and he was taking his time, was, you know, getting the singles here and there and would be lucky finding the gap and finding a boundary. But it was sort of such a quality innings that had a lot of method. And when he actually won the game for Pakistan, it was truly, and still maybe, probably one of the all-time great one-day knocks ever.
I don't know the statistics exactly. When the last 10 overs started, they almost had to score more than 70, 75 runs to win, with hardly 3 or 4 wickets in hand. And even then I thought we will win the match. And I guess that day it was Javed's day, and we could not stop him at all.
I like to play some kind of inning which everybody remembered, and I'm sure even I went to India after that, or still whenever I tour or meet Indian people, they still remember that game, and even Pakistan. So whenever my name comes, people still remember. I think nobody have forgotten that match.
It's going to be a very hard job, because I remember Kapil, they finished early. So he was not supposed to bowl the last over. It was Chetan Sharma who was brought on, and he bowled a full toss and it went horribly wrong. And so it was emotional, I guess, for the Indians also, because it was an absolutely brilliant opportunity to nail Pakistan down once again, but it didn't happen.
Because I was not expecting Kapil to call me up at that time, because I was the junior most in the team. And we had very senior guys actually playing in that game, which I thought will definitely come and bowl the last over with their experience. But Kapil had a lot of confidence on me, and he called me for the last over and just told me, try your best. It's 11 runs of the last over, and the way Javed Miandad was hitting, because if we see the statistics, in last 10 overs, I think so Pakistan got near about 110 runs, and I just bowled 1 over out of it. End of the day, each and every blame came on me. I know I became very famous after that. Till today, people recognize me on the last ball. People forgot about my hat-trick at all. They just remember is the last ball 6.
I should have won the game earlier, because when I sweep the shot to, I think, Madan Lal or something, and Roger Binny, he was just by the line leg side, and he just dived and stopped that, and I went on the non-strike end.
The way Roger Binny stopped that ball, the previous delivery at short fine leg, which everybody thought was going to go for a 4, he dived and stopped it. We thought it was our day, we are going to make it. Though
I said same thing to Tosif. He just block and we will run. and we were lucky because he was miles away. If they could have hit the wicket, and who missed that run out? One of the best fielders, that was Asaduddin.
I think Tausif was missed because Javed wanted to get to the striking end. So I think he missed a pretty sitter kind of a decision that could have won India the game, because it was just about 5 or 6 meters away from the stumps. He had to just aim it.
Mohammad Azharuddin had a full opportunity that day, and I really cursed him when I went back to the hotel on the 5th ball when both the players were standing on the middle. He has to just throw the ball in my hands, and that was the end of the story for Pakistan. But Pakistan had to win that game in that exciting manner. That was the reason. A fielder like Mohammad Azharuddin missing a direct hit only from 5 yards.
I've hardly seen any game in my 17 years career who finished in such a manner.
But last ball, I've had only one thing in my mind, obviously to just get 4 runs and win the game.
They always keep on telling me that last ball, we haven't won a game after that, last ball, last ball. Till today, I'm hearing that.
I have planned something which it's pay off, and usually I was looking, I got the ball better than that, and it was full toss, and it just came in my radar. And but that time I have only one thing in my mind, to just go for that and win the game. There was no chance Pakistan could win, and in the end, so that's why the atmosphere, people, nobody knows what's going to happen. Everybody, got so tense by, as we were reaching and chasing like 8, 12, 13, 14 runs in over, not just last over, I mean last 10 overs.
I think people relate to that incident more so because India's performance dipped after that, not necessarily because of the impact of that defeat. I'm going to say something that maybe not too many people will like, but I believe in the 90s, at that time, Pakistan was a better team than India. They were able to exploit Sharjah conditions better, and that's why we were at the losing end. And somehow, I think when you reach the ground and enter the ground, when you're going for the first lap there, the crowd was already there, and somehow you would feel that there's more support for Pakistan. Now, a better team, better suited to Sharjah conditions, more support of the crowd. So generally things were weighed more in their favor. So India found it always hard to battle against these odds. We pulled up some wins, but Pakistan always held the upper hand, and not necessarily because of any mental inferiority that India had, but because Pakistan was a better team.
I think it has sort of scarred them very badly, that loss. And they feel that they can never win, as we earlier thought that we could never beat India in Sharjah, because they'd won that incredible game, 120 to get, and we got out for 80 odd. But that has really helped Pakistan cricket in so many ways, not only in Sharjah but generally, because we feel that after that game we had that inner belief that we could come back from any situation, any time in a one-day game. And that helped to build our confidence, that helped to give confidence to some of the younger players. And then we had Javed playing with us, and we played this great innings, and we would have a conversation, a little conversation, and asking the youngsters really to have confidence in their abilities and not to throw the game away at any stage.
And I faced a lot of problems when I came back to India. Yeah, if you are going for a boarding card on any airlines, if you have 2 kilos excess baggage, you have to pay for that. Where Indian cricketers do really enjoy the hospitality of all the airlines, because we carry such a heavy stuff, bound to be overweight. Nothing was spared, and nobody was like excusing me for a small mistake also, till I really went to England and proved myself. And I really went through you can say one of the worst times a cricketer can ever go through. Those 2.5 months before we would have toured to England, this 2.5 months was really bad. I never used to go out. I never used to move out. I just used to go from my house to the ground, practice, come back. That's it. That's how I used to do it. And then England brought me back in the scene. And people, tend to forget things, slowly the time goes. They tend to, lose the memory of the last ball, then they start talking about the next series. Like so on, I played for another 4 or 5 years, and that was nice actually.
You can't go for the last ball. What about the before, when we were 4 down for something runs and chasing 260? So you have to blame to everybody. Okay, how we went on that stage. We shouldn't have gone that stage. So you can't blame, because cricket, every bowler or cricketer, whoever batting or bowling, they always try their best. I mean, this has happened sometime somebody's days and sometime somebody's days. And it goes like that. But if they are blaming only Chetan Sharma, I don't think it's a fair comments or fair things to criticize cricketers.
All the way, winning that game for Pakistan with 116 from just 114 balls with 3 4s and 3 6s. Supported well by Mohsin Khan at the top of the order, 36 runs, he got 53 balls. Chetan Sharma was asked to bowl the last over. He bowled 9 overs, picked up 3 for 51 and couldn't stop Pakistan from winning this final. Badrulal got 2 for 53 from 10 overs. Well, it was Javed Miandad's match and his day. He got 116 from 114 balls, walked in when Pakistan were 2 for 39 and walked away with the cake and victory at the end of the day. Pakistan got 248 in 50 overs for the loss of 9 wickets, winning by 1 wicket. It was a great feeling beating India in a final. And because of the nature of the game, it instilled in us the confidence to win a game from any position. It'll be difficult to follow that in our cricket classics because after all, this was the mother